What's up, guys? This is Jacob from Reality on Tape. This is going to be the second episode, and on this episode, we're going to go ahead and discuss about photography. I have a professional photographer here, goes by the name of Mauricio. But so for you guys that are wanting to get into the photography business, man, go ahead and listen up, man. It's going to be a really good episode for you guys. All right. But Mauricio, thank you for coming on in, man.
Sure, bro. Thank you for having me.
So let's get right into it, man. I did want to ask what inspired you to go into the photography business.
So when I first figured out that I liked photography, what inspired me was really back in like 2012, 2013 when like the sneaker community was going crazy, like sneakerheads and stuff. Okay. And I didn't have a camera back then, but I remember on my Instagram it was filled with like sneakerheads like posting their shoes and like taking pictures with professional cameras, and that's what like kind of got me interested into photography. But I didn't get a camera up until like 2018. But that's really what inspired me and got me to look into photography, to try it. But other than that,
okay,
that's really what got me into it, the sneakers.
So there was like just like sneakers and a lot. You wanted to start filming videos of like people buying and reselling them, or
Nah, it was just like the photography, like of people taking pictures of shoes. Like I don't know, like it doesn't. It's not as popular now, but like back then, like Instagram was filled with photographers taking pictures of shoes, and I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember those times, man. Yeah. People had shoe game. You know, even myself, man. I was taking a lot of pictures of them. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I had all the J's. There's people rocking them at school. Different, you know. Had all the retros. You had them flights though, huh?
Chill, bro. That boy. Nah, that ain't me.
You had them Jordans that had them high top and it said flight right there.
Hell no. Nah, I got a couple friends though that did. I ain't gonna say no name.
For real. Nah, but yeah, man, that's cool. I definitely see a lot of people trying to get into that business today, especially with like how the internet is. A lot of people are making that as either a side hustle or a hobby, but some people will go all the way, man, and that's how they do 24/7. Are you pretty busy? And if you are, what's the busiest time of the year?
Right now I am pretty busy because I decided to pursue it full time. So I kind of had to find a way to get busy with it and get clients. But the busiest time of the year is probably summer, because there's a lot of graduations. There's a lot of people getting engaged. There's a lot of parties, like baby showers and stuff. So like I'm always getting called for like different types of shoots. But yeah, I think the busiest time is probably summer, when people get out of school and start doing more parties and stuff. Summer for sure.
Okay, I got you. Time. That's what's up, man. What would be like your favorite type of photography work to do as far as theme? Like, is it like weddings, graduations?
So favorite type, I guess genre of photography is definitely portraits. But if I had to pick a specific kind, probably engagements, like engagement photo shoots. I don't know. I like posing couples. I like capturing their moments, and like I like being able to be that one that they call, like, oh, like take a picture of this. Like I want to capture this moment, and they come to me to do that. And yeah, I think engagement photo shoots are my favorite for sure.
Okay. That's what's up, man. What would be your favorite camera or any camera recommendations? Does it depend on the type of shoot, especially the lens? What kind of lens do you like to use for different type of works?
So for different types of shoots, not really the camera. It's gonna be more or less the lens. And as far as recommendations,
what do you use?
I use Canon.
Canon?
I shoot on Canon, and I use an R5. So as far as recommendations for like a beginner, I guess I wouldn't say. Of course, I'm gonna recommend my camera, the R5, because I know it. I know it's a good camera. But really, the big three brands, Nikon, Canon, and Sony. Pick one brand and research the cameras. What do you want it for? Like pictures, or you want to do video? Do you want to do a little bit of both? And they have a whole bunch of cameras for all those types of things. So I do your own research, I guess. But I like my Canon R5 because it's good for video and it's really good for pictures. So I was able to do both. I was looking at a lot of options, but I always knew I might get into video. So I went with the R5. A little more expensive, but I can do both.
Okay, okay. What do you use when you film porn videos?
Yeah, sure. Nah, I don't. Uh,
you,
nah.
you tape the camera on your head
Yeah,
and
the
you do.
GoPro. Nah, chill. Nah, none of that. None of that.
I got you. Nah, but
Oh, you were asking about the lenses too.
yeah,
Yeah, there's different lenses. There's some lenses that are made for pictures, and there's some lenses that are better for video. Um,
yeah. Okay, I got you.
yeah, so for pictures, it's what's called a prime lens. It doesn't zoom in. It's stuck at a focal length, and those are the best for pictures because usually they give you the blurrier background. So those are the best
Okay,
for pictures.
it puts like a autofocus or a main focus of what you want to take a picture of, and it kind of blurs out the background.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
makes
yeah.
it more clear.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
they're more expensive too, though. But
What do you think about Sony's?
Sony's, they're good cameras, bro. I know that's what you use. So
Yeah, you know, I did my research on it, and I definitely saw that that Canon's really good. I guess it depends, because the reason why I did the Sony is because I had to get one that does not overheat, and that's one that I saw. But as far as like good pictures, and I think probably Canon would probably be number one. You would say, huh?
yeah, I like Canon for pictures.
Yeah.
The color science on Canons are nice. But funny you brought that up, the overheating stuff, because my Canon R5, it was like famous for that. Like it's a good camera for video, but
Okay.
if you're recording for long periods of times, it would overheat.
Okay.
But Canon released a firmware update where if you updated it, it doesn't overheat no more. But I updated and low key still overheats.
Oh, okay.
But I really don't be recording
Yeah.
long periods of time though, so it really doesn't bother me.
How many minutes like does it start overheating? You would say in that Canon one that you have.
Probably like at 30 minutes when I'm
Or 30
recording at
minutes?
4K.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
like I said, I don't record for long periods of time like
I
that.
see, I see, I see. Do you do a couple blogging for people?
Yeah. I'm actually for my friend Tony, his store Onyx Houston. I run his YouTube channel and I record vlogs for him sometimes. And yeah, but I don't go over the 30-minute mark. Like I record clips throughout the day for him, and then I just put together a whole vlog.
Yeah. Shout out Onyx.
Shout out Onyx Houston. This shirt is actually by them. Dropping
Got
Friday.
the merch. Got the merch.
Yes, sir. Shout out to them.
But okay, yeah. Yeah, man. So how many clientele do you have, and how long did it take for you to build that clientele? And how do you build your clientele? Who would you tell somebody starting off, the correct way to build a clientele as fast as possible? If somebody's wanting to, let's say, for example, somebody has a job and they just want to, quit that and do their own thing with this photography work, what would be start to finish, the whole process, man?
Start to finish, I guess I can like tell you how I did it. I was actually working, doing pipe fitting jobs, welding / pipe fitting, working out of town and stuff. And I knew I wanted to do photography. I already had the camera at the time. This was like 2021, around there. I decided to quit and go full throttle on photography. And I guess at first I was going but just word of mouth, having my business spread around and letting people know that I'm a photographer, just like sharing it on my stories and stuff.
Yeah.
I had a page for it where I would like post my pictures so I can like have my portfolio on there. But that's how I was getting my clients. But it wasn't until this year, earlier this year, where I started posting videos, reels, and TikToks on my Instagram, where I was able to grow a little bit. I actually went viral a few times, and that I was able to get more clients.
Okay.
And still local, like they're still Houston area. But yeah, I guess to get your clients is by growing your business, by growing your audience on social media, by making reels and TikToks, and I don't know, just being present, and like growing your presence on social media.
Okay.
And that's how you would grow your clients. As far as how many clients I have, I don't know. But a good amount. Like I'm pretty booked up, and
Okay.
I still have space though. So like if you're interested in booking a photo shoot, MM Photos,
Sure, man.
hit me up. But yeah, that's how I would do it. Just focus on, pick your niche, like what type of photography you want to do, your genre. and just make videos about it. Record behind the scenes videos, record funny videos with trending audios, just record before and afters, your editing. There's a bunch of content ideas that I could give, and it really just make videos to grow your audience, and ultimately some of the audience will become clients. That's how I doing it. How I'm doing it.
Okay. I gotcha. What would be the most recent one that you've done?
Most recent what?
Photography work, like a big one that you did. I think I saw on social media that you were taking pictures for a graduation, right? And
Yeah,
then,
the last photo shoot I did was a graduation, and yeah, a little graduation photo shoot, and yeah, those are easy too. Easy.
for your type of work, man, your professional work. I know you've been doing it for a long time. You're really good at it. I recommend you to anybody that wants to get the work done. What would you tell somebody that's wanting to start? The prices that you should probably charge. I know that's like a pretty question that is pretty broad. It could be different, but
yeah, pretty
any
broad.
idea?
Pretty broad, and then also a lot of people don't like sharing their prices, which I think is crazy. Like, you should share the prices.
Yeah.
So, just so you have your starting point and you know where you want to go, and you should always help out with when people ask you how much do you charge when you started. You should let them know so they can have an idea too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Help out whenever you can.
Yeah.
But also, I would tell them, even if they're beginners, I would tell them to know their worth. Don't lowball yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're hurting other businesses. Like, it wouldn't hurt me. I mean, I'm not saying like, no, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but like,
No, yeah, I feel you.
if somebody is lowballing themselves,
Hey, if you good, man, let them know. You feel me? You gotta brag.
yeah, I gotta talk my shit around.
You gotta talk your shit.
Chill. Nah, like, if it's a new photographer and they're charging really cheap, I'm not gonna say, oh man, like, you're ruining it for all of us. You're taking the clients because you're cheap. Like, nah, like, the client knows. They know what they want to pay, and they know the quality they want to get. So it doesn't bother me. But when a photographer's starting off, I'd say, like me, I'm gonna just tell you how I started. I started charging $75 a photo shoot.
Okay.
Because I don't know, that's something I was comfortable making. Knowing what I paid for my equipment and knowing how long it was gonna take me to the photo shoot, the editing, and how long my turnaround time was gonna be. I was cool with charging $75 as a beginner.
Okay.
And but you can step it up to 100, and always watch how many pictures you deliver. You don't want to deliver too many. You don't want to edit too many. But yeah, I seen people like charge $15 and you get 30 pictures. I'm like, bro, come on, like, you're not gonna make money like that.
Yeah.
They're lowballing themselves for real. But nah, yeah. I'd say you could start off charging 100.
About 100.
100 a photo shoot, yeah.
Probably in today, since everything's pretty expensive, and like you said, you have to know your worth. You know what I mean? If you start getting good, you know what I mean, you can't be surprised. Your price is your price from all the experience you've gotten. You know what I mean? It's the same with any type of business. Somebody wants to, do some work when it comes to construction or anything like that. They want to go a cheaper route. They're gonna get the cheaper route, and it's okay for people that are starting. But I know what you mean though.
No, yeah, $100 a photo shoot is very doable for the normal person, and also some people, they want to charge more, and they say, oh, I'm charging this much because my equipment costs this much. I don't really agree with that. Like yeah, my equipment's expensive, but that's not why I'm charging you more. I say it's better to charge by the experience.
Yeah.
Like, I'm charging you this much because I've done it this long, and I can get them to you this fast, and I edit this style. You know what I'm saying? It's not really much about the equipment, how much the equipment costs. It's not about that. It's more about the experience.
For sure. Whenever you're taking many pictures and videos, what is your favorite platform as far as like apps that you can edit videos and pictures? What's your favorite one?
To edit pictures, definitely Lightroom, and I use Photoshop a lot too to like clean the picture, delete some stuff that I don't want in the picture. But definitely Lightroom for.
Oh, you be catfishing hoes?
Nah, chill, nah.
Nah,
But like, sometimes I have people, that want to remove something from the picture, maybe some imperfections, and I use Photoshop to help them with that. But me personally, I don't care. I'm a guy. I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, for pictures, Lightroom for sure. And for video, I've used DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro, but my favorite one has to be CapCut, bro. It's the easiest, and you can export in 4K too. So like, it's not like, there's not really any downside to it. It's like people look down on CapCut because it's a new app and it's like connected with TikTok, and they think, oh, like CapCut's not that professional. But now I say it's up there with the other video software.
They have a monthly subscription for these platforms.
Yeah, they have a DaVinci Resolve is the only one that is not a monthly. I think you pay a fee and then you have lifetime access to it, which is why I like DaVinci Resolve. But Premiere Pro, you have to pay a monthly, and CapCut Pro, you have to pay monthly. But CapCut is my favorite. I do have the Pro membership.
Gotcha. What would you say is the most challenging thing as a photographer?
I guess at first, the most challenging thing is getting clients. Especially if you decide to do it full time, because then you're kind of like, you're feeling that pressure that like you gotta get some work because the bill's not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna get them bills, so you gotta try to get them clients.
Yeah.
And also going back to that pricing thing, you don't want to lowball yourself to get a client. You should stick to your prices and just promote your work, promote your portfolio, be active on social media to try to get some clients. But another challenge as a photographer would be doing video too. It's a challenge to do video as a photographer, because usually when you start as a photographer, you don't want to do video. Like me, I always said like, nah, I don't want to get into videos, too hard. I don't want to do it. I just can't think of me sitting there and cutting a video, like, nah. But you need to learn because that's what does good on social media, videos. So you have to learn how to edit videos to grow the business ultimately. So yeah, learn how to do video.
Do you plan on creating a website, personal website, where people have easy access to look at all the pricing and be able to contact you as well?
I do. Like, I have all that on my Instagram already, but I do want to have a website because it's more professional and it looks cleaner. Man. But
what's your Instagram username for the people watching, man?
My Instagram is at mm.photos98.
Okay.
And it has a period in there, has a number in there. Like Photos was taken, bro, so I had to. You know what I'm saying? I had to put a period and a 98 in it, but I don't know. I'll probably change it, or I don't know if I'm in too deep already to not change it, but I don't know. But yeah, I want to do a website, but again, that's complicated, and I don't know. I can't really pay somebody because I could. I don't want to. I want to do it on my own, but it's pretty complicated. I'm trying, but I'll get it in there soon.
Yeah, no, I definitely heard that creating a website has you have to have a lot of knowledge too. Yeah. But yeah, no, websites can be expensive. At the end of the day, a lot of people are not doing websites unless they really need to, or if they have some extra money and, once they start running, then they'll create a website for, X amount. But it definitely can be ranging from, I think they go up to like 5,000 for a website. But, nowadays, like you were saying, using Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all these social media platforms, especially TikTok, you don't really need a website anymore. And it really changed the game on that.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I mean, a website is definitely good, but you can still get good business and start off with just social media platforms.
But without it, you can definitely start without it and see where you go. Once you get up there, I guess, a website, like I said, it just looks more professional.
More professional?
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I did want to ask you a question about starting your own type of photography business. Would you say it's better to work for a company or for yourself? And what are the disadvantages that you've heard or have knowledge on working for a company, and that disadvantages in working yourself, but also advantages on that too?
I say it's definitely better to work on your own, like doing your own thing, being your own business, rather than working for a company. Because I had an experience with a company. I didn't work with them. I almost did, but they just wanted me. They were gonna pay me by the hour. They weren't gonna pay me for my editing or the type of pictures that I got. They actually didn't want me to edit the pictures. They were called Marathon Photo, and they take pictures at marathons for bicycles and like running marathons. Yeah, they wanted me to take like over 10,000 pictures in a day, an 8-hour day, and it was gonna be like $45 an hour. And the money's cool, and it was gonna be easy to take those pictures. Like if you're doing a fast shutter, you can easily take those pictures. But it was just a lot of wear and tear on the camera that I was kind of debating if I wanted to put it through. So I passed on it, and I'd rather get paid for the quality of the work, because like I said, that company didn't want me to edit the pictures. So it's like I'm not really showing my photography work. I'm really just clicking a button and giving them the SD card.
I think the company wants you to it's like that's the thing. We're working with a company, all they want you to do is just take a picture, but you're not gaining no knowledge, so you'll feel like you need that company.
Yeah.
Because if you're not being able to edit those videos or pictures, then I feel like you can get stuck there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of doing your own thing and learning everything by yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna be like a slave pretty much, or like a robot just doing the same thing over and over in that company.
Over and over.
Like you'll make good money, but like you're not getting paid for the creativity. You're not, like I said, you're not editing. So I just had to pass on it. I'd rather keep doing my own thing.
I see. That's probably more for like somebody just starting to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Are able to zoom in, zoom out, and take a picture or thousands of pictures. Not really, putting so much time into editing pictures and videos, but that job it could be for somebody, depending on the situation, right?
I wouldn't even say like a beginner, because really a beginner wouldn't even learn nothing there.
True.
Unless they went in there to network with other photographers, maybe that had past experiences with other type of jobs, maybe, but I know I wouldn't recommend working for a company.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I see. Anything else that you would want to add on, man, about the photography business?
Yeah, for anybody that wants to start a photography business, just go for it. And just like save up some money at your job. If you want to do photography full time, work your job, save up some money, and then quit the job and have enough money saved up for X amount of months, and just go hard on photography, hard on the content, and see where you could take it.
How much did you spend on your cameras and all your equipment for what you're doing right now? A grand total, if you have an estimated amount.
A grand total.
How much was your camera?
My camera I got it for a deal at $2,700, but I think that camera, brand new was $3,000.
Okay.
Right now you could probably get it used for $25,000.
Okay.
So yeah, about $3,000, and then lenses. I have some pretty pricey lenses. So 25, 29, probably like $8,000 in lenses, and $3,000 camera. That's $11,000, and then my computer, so my PC, my iPad. Have a gimbal, and then mics and stuff. I'm probably in $15,000 invested in the business. Yeah. But you don't need to invest that much to get started.
Yeah.
For sure. Like when I started with a $1,000 camera with a $300 lens.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how you get started. That's all you need.
What type of camera was that one? That was like $1,000.
When I started, I started with a camera. It was a 800D, which is the UK version of a Rebel T7i, and it's just a DSLR. And yeah, I was just using a nifty 50 millimeter lens.
Oh, okay.
50 millimeters. And I just started doing with portraits, which are the easiest ones to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't need a lot of money to get started. But if you plan on quitting your job and trying something like that, you should have some money saved up, for your bills, and that way you can go all in.
Yeah.
Because it takes a little longer starting a business while you're working a job, because you can't go all in.
I see. What do you think about the drones that people are using to film content, whether it's for real estate, selling property, maybe like acres of land? I know people have been using, man, there's a lot of people that have been using these drones here. What do you think about them? Are you thinking about purchasing one, or do you have one?
I am thinking about purchasing one. I don't have one. They're pretty pricey too. I've been looking at a couple, and the ones I'm looking at, I don't want to get a beginner one, because again, I'm not trying to brag, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't usually spend a lot of time in the beginner level.
Yeah.
Like I usually pick something up and I learn a lot with it, and then I just want to do more professional work. So if I invest in something, I want to invest in a nicer one. Even if it's my first try, I want to invest in a nice drone, but I'm still doing research on it. I'm still, am I gonna have time for it? But no, I do want to invest in a drone
Yeah.
because I am getting a lot more into video, and I do want to record, those shots with a drone.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. I feel like those have definitely changed up the game, especially people that are wanting to like shoot their video work for like realtors.
Yeah,
They want to shoot their houses and the property that they're wanting to sell.
yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely some good work. But yeah, man. Is there anything else? What do you have to tell the people that are wanting to start off, but maybe they're kind of struggling, where they're not getting as much clientele?
So like if you already started the business and you're not getting that many clients, what I could recommend is doing a giveaway.
Okay.
Give away a photo shoot, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen people also raffle photo shoots, like they sell tickets like an X amount of money, and then the winner gets the photo shoot. But like, nah, bro, just do the giveaway, and because you'll get more followers like that too. It's easier to enter a free giveaway than a paid raffle. But yeah, for sure, a giveaway, you can grow your page. You'll get more engagement on the page, ultimately pushing you, the algorithm,
Yeah.
pushing you more on people's feeds. But yeah, another thing you could do is post all your portfolio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's pictures that you haven't posted that you took that you're proud of, post them on your social media just to boost your presence on social media.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Like don't just have them secretly on your phone.
yeah.
Like put them out there.
Yeah.
Even if you feel like it's not all the way good, it could be good to other people. And then
yeah.
I know
And
what
then,
you mean.
also, you can be old school, get business cards done, hand them out, put them in people's mailboxes in your neighborhood. That way you can get some local clients, maybe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Get
But
some
yeah,
other
there's definitely ways to get clients.
Yeah.
You don't have to depend on word of mouth. You can go get them. Yeah.
I see, man. Now, well, thank you very much for all the information, man. I wanted to tell you, people that are watching, if you want to get in contact with Mauricio, you can hit him up. He has his Instagram page. What was the Instagram again?
It's gonna at mm.photos98.
All right, y'all could hit me up too if you need some work done. He could do a one-on-one call to give you some more work. Hit my line, but thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We good to go.